Yes, good evening. It's everybody's favourite time of the day once again. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Tuesday, the 20th of December, 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go, rock and roll. Very much looking forward to this. So we've got Coolcoin BTC currently at $16,890. That's SegWit protocol with a fundamental value of precisely 0. That's going to hurt. We got B Crash, who cares? Fisher Price Cash, what a joke. But then we got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. Oh yeah. So let's get into these figures then. The most valuable commodity on earth, yours today for just $46. We've got hash rate 0.36%. That's creeping up a little bit. Let's have a percentage wise. Maybe some hash rate has dropped off BTC a little bit. Oh, interesting. Let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC. So the difficulty adjustment's gone up just a little bit. Alright then. Network nodes 0.47. So for anybody who doesn't know what a network node looks like, these are the mining operations. These are the operations that create blocks and supply the hash rate. This is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet. Blows my mind every time. Yes, indeed, it does. Beautiful. Can you believe all that stemmed from just one white paper? Just phenomenal. Phenomenal. My goodness. The size of these things. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. So we got transactions 73.94. So again, that's percentage wise. Let's have a look at that in comparison to the entire market. Currently with 23.7%, which equates to 828,693 transactions over a 24-hour period. XRP, again, they can't scale, so they're stuck basically at like 1.1 million transactions over 24 hours. And Ethereum, again, 1 million. What a joke. Neither of those networks can scale. In fact, the entire market is an absolute joke. Economically and legitimately. Yeah, absolutely insane. Right, so block size, back in the 90s, 92.38. Very good. Let's have a look at some of these blocks coming through here. We've still got unknown miner sort of defending the chain, it looks like. Mining empty blocks just to prevent any shitcoin enterprises doing the same. So they're not coming over just scalping these. Interesting. But relatively small blocks in comparison to what we're used to seeing. No gigabyte blocks here, unfortunately, but never mind. It's because we're spoiled these days. You know, we've still got like a 10 megabyte block, 10, 12. You know, and then Coolcoin BTC can't get any blocks over 2 megabytes. Bcrash can't get any blocks over a megabyte. And Fisher Price Cash struggling to get all their blocks over a kilobyte. Oh dear, what a joke. Right, here we go. Let's just go through these then. So for any newbies who haven't seen this before, here we go. It's the hash rate. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Remember, if something is useless, it is worthless. If something is useful, it's valuable. It's as simple as that. Look at that. Hash rate. Look at that. I wonder if that is... So this goes right the way back to... let's have a quick look at this. Looks like it's just on the uptick by a little amount. So, can't really see there. Oh, yeah, BTC dwarfs it. Never mind. Never mind. But we can see here on the log curve, look, it's ticking up a little bit. Interesting. Catching up with B crash. Wow. That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Wow. Can you imagine a BSV having more hash rate than B crash? Oof. That would be a kick in the nuts if you were Roger. Oh my goodness. So anyway, it looks like it goes in waves anyway. So it's like on an uptick. So it'll probably come down. But it will surpass B crash one day. That would be hilarious. More hash rate on the network. Oh dear. Proof of work by now, again, it's all coming over to Bitcoin because this is the genuine Bitcoin. These alternative protocols have just simply stolen the name and the ticker symbol, like BTC, SegWit protocol. A hard fork, split the chain, change the protocol. Yeah, when you change the protocol, fundamentally, you're meant to give it a new name to indicate that it has changed. But again, if they'd done that, it would have given the game away. But only those with the intellectual capacity to understand how they've done it would know. You know, those who are smart move first. So it is currently 58,560 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Core Coin, and it's currently 0.8% more profitable to mine on SV. Beauty, we'll take that. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, look at that, Bitcoin winning. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block by Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, just gone above a 1 cent average transaction fee, but fee Satoshi's right down there, beautiful. Fee to block reward ratio, it's going down at the moment, but eventually the red line will reflect the solid blue line here. So as the block reward continues to get cut in half every 210,000 blocks, the block fee will eventually surpass the block reward, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system, which is what we are gunning for. Because we are true Bitcoin maxis, not shitcoin maxis. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look at this daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. All right, let's get into the politics then. This is the hash rate. So this is global hash rate 7 days. Foundry USA pool 28.7. Over 24 hours, again like 28, really round that up. Others with 3.82. Core Coin BTC. So I mean, Foundry USA pool, we're knocking on 30%. Winning 30%, almost a third of the blocks coming through. It's outrageous. Again, I think they're going to front run the collapse as to when it happens. They're just going to wipe out as much value from the market as possible. That is literally all they're going to do. Or they're maybe going to use their reserves to, pump and dump the BSV price when that starts rocketing. They're just literally trying to stop people from using it as a medium of exchange. That's literally all they want. So, and again, wiping out the market, if they front run the collapse, that's their last hurrah. They're the final coup de grace. They have nothing left after that. Nothing. So it's literally going to be a last resort. And they basically, they can't actually wipe out BSV because it's got genuine utility. People are buying it to use it. And the more they restrict the supply, the more the price is likely to increase. So watch this space is all I can say. It's literally like watching a game of chess here. When I'm looking at the hash rate, when you understand what it is you're looking at. B crash again. These people can't even they don't even have the excuse that they got hoodwinked by the ticker symbol. They've got no excuse whatsoever. They are sinners in the eyes of Satoshi. Satoshi will have no mercy for these shitcoiners at all. B crash will literally be wiped off the face of the planet. And Fisher Price cash, honestly, just like what a joke. But look at this. This is Bitcoin. So Tal still with over 50% of the hash rate, so winning 50% of the blocks. Again, the return on this for Calvin is going to be absolutely staggering. Absolutely staggering. And again, between them, Calvin and Craig can restrict the supply because they now no longer need to sell the BSV in order to cover the running costs of the mining operations. because they can be covered by other means. So you restrict the supply. It's basic economics, supply and demand. Restrict the supply, demand goes up along with the price. That is it. But again, the reason we're managing the profitability of the chain is because we don't want any shitcoin enterprises on there. And the reason being is that shitcoin enterprises, the only thing they do is dollar worshipping, because again, they don't understand what Bitcoin is. But that leads on to the price manipulation, which we will look at now in the short positions. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, look at this. They've closed it. Have they closed it? Look at that. It's non-existent. It's fascinating. This is the first time I've seen this. It is non-existent. Oh my goodness. Where's it gone? It's no longer there. They're no longer offering margin trading. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So let's have a look at Coolcoin BTC. So, and again, so just level pretty much. Short positions going down. Maybe these fools think the price is going to go back up, but who knows? It could do. Depends how much tether they pump into it. As always, that's literally all it is. Crazy. Coin carbon cap. Look at this. So Bitcoin with 1,811 transactions per megawatt hour. Making it the most efficient and environmentally friendly coin on the market. With a B crash in second place with 14. That's not 140, that is literally 14 in comparison to 1,811, and that's tiny in comparison. And then Core Coin at 1.5 transactions per megawatt hour. And it's the same people that restricted BTC that is behind this climate change movement. Honestly, what an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Let's have a look at BSV data. So Meta ID producing 1.8 gigabytes. Run protocol producing 39,000 transactions. Let's have a look at applications. My 2 cents still with 626,000 transactions over 24 hours. Very good. SirToshi looks like they've had a logo change. 30,154. Crypto Fight 6,499. Twitch, so look at this, still output volume. Peer Game, look at that, over a 24-hour period, $2.6 million. $2.6 million over 24 hours. My God. $26 million turnover. Whew. And DXS app, again, huge. $749,000. And Twitch, over 24 hours. An output of $159,000. Is the eggs and hoodies and whatever else they're selling. Fair play. Those boys have done amazing. Amazing job there. What a fantastic business model. Centbee, an output of 22,000. Beautiful. Great to see. Great to see. Unisort. Again, I think I know a lot of people will be using them in the near future. Wow. Wow, amazing, amazing. Crypto. Oh, maybe that's just on a yeah, that was similar to what it was the other day. I mean, maybe it's just relative on the graph because the graph had expanded previously. But I mean, look at that. That's the sharpest. That is the sharpest and fastest decline in BSV reserves. That I mean, look at that. It just, you can see it a mile off, straight down, boom, pretty much. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Let's have a look at what's on chain. So we've had 824,000 transactions over the last 24 hours. Very good. Well, it'll do. Better than a shitcoin. So let's have a look at tether weather. Let's see what's going on here. So it's lost its peg to the upside. Interesting. So that would indicate that we've had a tether pump. Look at that. Would you believe it? So we've gone from 66.1 to 66.2. So that's 100 million. Another 100 million that they've pumped in over the last 24 hours. Another 100 million. Absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Good, that was almost like 300 million down there. Look at that. Outrageous. Made up from absolute nothing. Honestly, trying to defend that bag of crap that is BTC. Yeah, but again, traders just simply pull the price back down, don't they? You know, these guys have basically shot themselves in the foot, really. You know, if they want people to use. But again, I mean, they've done all they can to destroy it. Whereas really, you want, if you want to sort of entrap people into using something that's economically worthless, you actually want to build utility on it. You want to get people using it, whereas they've restricted it. You know, turned it into a piece of crap. So quite funny, really, when you think about it. Live Coin Watch, good to see this site back up. Look at that weekly price drop there from BTC. 24-hour trade volume, 4.2%. Market cap, 323 billion. The overall market, 821 billion. Right, let's have a look at stable coins. XRP's dropped down to 7. I thought they had a might have to actually have a look at the SEC ruling on that. I thought that was due to rule on December the 15th, something like that. We'll have to keep up on that. But again, we've got 6 stable coins, 3 stable coins in the top 6. Honestly, absolutely outrageous. Where is Bitcoin? Oh, we're up to 41. Come on, remember we were sort of low 50s. Now we're on the first page. Come on. Trade volume just 2.1%. Price going upsy downsy there. Very good. Let's have a look at this. Oh, positive price movement over 24 hours. Oh, I mean, again, we're looking at a battle royale here. Still, I mean, looking good on the month there. Looking very strong. Loving that. CoinGecko, how are we feeling about it today? Oof. Feeling good, 82%. Oh, that was high 90s the other day. Never mind, but looking good over 24 hours. So, I've just found this. Someone has pointed this chart out to me. So this is Bitfinex. So not Bitfinex, Bitfinex. And again, so this is just sort of over a like a 24-hour period here. But I'm going to show you something very interesting. So again, these bars down the bottom are the trade volume. So you see the relatively small, you know, like $200 odd. But look at this as we go. So this here, this funny looking shape here, look, this is when Bitfinex has halted BSV funding and margin trading. So look, the price shot up. On Bitfinex, the price shot up to $70 and then was pulled back down again. But you can see here the lull where they ceased margin trading and funding. But I want to draw your attention to something else. So again, just keep your eye on this. So there we go. That was the ceasing of the margin and the funding. There again. But look at this. I know, maybe not that one. Look at the amount of trade volume here. Look, it went up to almost 4 million. And this was around the beginning of June. So these little bits down the bottom here. This is the trade volume today. So again, I mean, there's quite a bit of trade volume. Price going up, but I mean, this was huge. Look at this. And so this, I actually went back just to look at what was going on around this time. And this was the BSV Global Blockchain Convention that happened towards the end of May. So look at that. But what's interesting is you can see the huge amounts of trade volume here. Huge amounts of trade volume. But very little movement in the price comparatively. So again, this indicates to me there's huge amounts of price suppression going on. Huge amounts. I mean, so look at all this. I mean, just general buying and selling. You know, huge amounts of buying. And again, large amounts of selling as well. but no real significant movement in the price. Not really. So it just goes to show you there was like just as much, well, more selling than there was buying, trying to keep the price suppressed. So fascinating, really fascinating to look at. Yeah. I mean, look at that, crazy. The records don't go back further than that, but yeah, I find that very interesting. Let's have a look at. So this is just over sort of like a 20. This is like 24 hours. Looking positive there. So again, got some more news on this at the end, so we won't be able to look at this very soon because Bitfinex have just literally today announced that they will be delisting BSV, and that's the big news that I'll come to in a minute. So anybody that has got their BSV on Bitfinex is going to have to withdraw it, or else Bitfinex will confiscate it, and I've no doubt probably try and use it to, the powers that be will probably use it to suppress the price further, I suspect. So this is Bitcoin versus Corecoin. Look at that, looking positive over 24 hours. Woohoo! Very good. This is Corecoin BTC. Again, look, they're trying to defend the price. Look at that. We've seen another 100 million pumped in on the market. This looks similar to when it would have gone in. Look at that. Oh, look, the price dropped. So I guess this is why they did it. They had to defend it. That's what I suspect. I would have been here. There we go, 20th. Yeah, look at that. Trying to pump the price. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Let's have a quick look at Silverfish. So look at that, storming up the charts at 18,119 views. Again, I've timestamped all the various sections in it so you can have a look at it, see what's going on in the world today. Farmers Food Supply and Money video, 104,000 views, you beauty. And this was the announcement. Look at this from Bitfinex. Here we go. Look at this. Bitfinex delists 6 tokens. And this was Tuesday, December 20th, 2022. So this was just literally earlier today. They said, in line with our commitment to delivering the best trading experience, we are delisting Celsius Network, as if you hadn't done that anyway. And again, I think they're just doing this because they were just like, oh, we don't want to make it look as though we're just delisting BSV, so we'll delist a whole load of a handful of shit coins as well. But really, they're only doing this for BSV, if you ask me. Serum, Pangolin, honestly, Bank to the Future, Bridge Mutual, and Bitcoin SV. Look at that. They even left it right to the end. That's right. Oh, yeah. Well, so we're delisting all these other coins, but really, this is the one they want to delist. You know? Outrageous. They said this decision has been made as a result of our continued monitoring of all listed projects and review of their listing qualifications. Okay, and how have you qualified Bitcoin? Honestly. Deposits for Cell and all these other shitcoins as well, and BSV are now closed as of the 20th, that's today, of December 2022, at 2 p.m. Universal Time Central. Trading for these tokens will cease on the 29th of December, so that's when they're actually going to stop trading, and withdrawals for them will remain open. So basically they're going to be closed. Withdrawals are going to be closed on the 14th of February 2023 at 2 p.m. UTC. So that's Valentine's Day. So again, if you ask me, I just think they're going to try and confiscate as many BSV as possible from those who don't see the notice, and then use those coins to... the powers that be going to use those coins to artificially suppress the price even further. Absolutely outrageous. But anyway, there we go. That feeling when you know Bitcoin is BSV. That is a 24-minute show. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.